not done yet.
Welcome back to Nick's Garage, one of the best little muscle car shops anywhere. Today, as usual, the place is overflowing with classic American muscle, waiting for a little of Nick's secret sauce. This fabulous GT500 KR came in this week, with the owner complaining about the loud exhaust note. So Nick has got Dan under the car this morning, cutting off the old mufflers to make room for something new.
We've got here a 68 Shelby Mustang KR, which is the KR 500 with a 428 Cobra jet car, which is a beautiful tribute to the Shelby Mustang here. It's a beautiful car. Joe brought it in last week. He wanted to make it a lot quieter because he had a set of Flowmaster mufflers on it, which we just taken it off because it was very, very loud. So what I've done is I just installed some MagnaFlow mufflers because you wanted it quieter. So I'm just about to get it started. Or Manny, can you start it for me? I want to hear it from the back. And I hope it's a lot quieter than it was before, because it was way too loud before. So let's give it a shot. So Manny, get it started and let's hear it.
Absolutely.
And I hope it's quiet, just as quiet as Benoit's Challenger, which I got the info from. Okay, rev it up a little bit. Does it sound loud to you? It's not like before. It was a lot. It had a big cracking noise before. Rev it up a little bit. I think it's good. I think it's good. Give it one more shot, Dan. Thank you. After all, it is a Shelby. You don't want to keep it too quiet.
No,
okay,
but you took a lot of the rattle out of the exhaust like that.
Yeah, you heard it when it came in last week.
Yeah, no, this is much better.
Yeah, I had a big cracking noise.
It's throaty, but it's not like tinny. And then if the glass pack is finished in that muffler, that would explain it.
Okay.
Because the glass packs are working nicely.
So, you know what? I'm kind of satisfied with the sound. You know what? I think I really do like it. I didn't want to keep it too quiet, then it won't be a Shelby. Check it out, 428 Cobra jet. Big motor. And you know, this is one tight fit in this car. It's a big block with a very small engine bay. Look, just take a look if you want to change the spark plugs. Look how tight it is in there. You ever seen anything so tight? Look at that. You can't even put your fingers in there. Now, I remember working on Saku Koivu's car when the captain of the Montreal Canadiens years ago. I built him a 6.8 Eleanor with a 427 FE side oiler. That was a tight engine to work with. Okay, so today we got one here, 428, same thing, still an FE motor, still a tight engine fit, but I didn't have to touch those spark plugs today, so that was good. All we did with the mufflers, our job was to quiet it down a lot more than it was before. Had a very, for me, it was a very top cracking noise. And it was just, now it's more like a muffled sound right now. It's more of a muffled sound, so I'm gonna live with it. I'm sure Joe's not gonna mind. Anyway, so when he comes by, you'll check it out and you'll see. But it's a lot quieter than what it was before. Anyways, so you know what? The ultimate test, let's take it for a ride. Okay. Mustangs are a tight fit, eh? Well, let me tell you. Okay, let me open the door to get the seatbelt. Oh, it sure is a lot smaller than a Challenger, that's for sure. Uh-oh. No seatbelt on this one. Or should I say, it doesn't buckle up. Oh well, I'm just going for a short ride. Well, so much for the seatbelt. Here we go. Seems to have the same sound on idle in the garage, but we're going to find out how it is outside. Here we go. And now I'm driving a GT-KR Shelby 1968 with a 428 Cobra jet. Okay, let's see, let's take a small ride. This is the first time I'm driving this car, so let's take it easy for a while. And here we go. Not bad. 428 Cobra jet, 68 Mustang. Let's see how it shifts. It's automatic. Is it just as loud? I don't think so. I don't know, I didn't drive it before, so I don't know, but I know when they first brought it into the shop, it was loud. Let's try it manually. Goes pretty good. Can it spin the tires? That I don't know. So let's go try it. I'll leave it in drive. I'll go up the street. I'll go halfway up the street and then we're gonna try it. Just for a little bit. You know, I don't want to kill cars anymore. You know, they're not mine. But I'm sure the customer doesn't mind. After all, that's what they build them for. Here we go. Nice. There's the prison, or should I say penitentiary. It's right here. Here we go. Ain't that fun? Every weekend I get to drive a different car, which is really something. Really, really nice. And it's different. Now we got an automatic car. The other time I was driving an automatic Duster. And every weekend we got something new. You know, this is the best part of my job. Road testing them and all different models and makes. And of course, different transmissions, different engines. It's all fun. Let's try first gear. Oh, I can't get into first. Here we go. First gear. Shifts good, not bad at all. I believe it's got a C6 automatic on there, underneath. Here we go. I'm just taking it easy. It's okay, we put it to the pace enough times. All I wanted to know was the sound effect of the exhaust system or the mufflers we've just installed. I'm sure it's not as loud as it was before. After all, it's got headers, it's got a big block, and it's a Shelby. You don't want it any quieter, do you? Not really. And there you have it. 1968 Shelby Mustang KR 500 GT with a 428 Cobra jet, big block. You know what? I'll take it for another ride down the corner and right back. Here we go. I think it sounds good. Let's bring it back into the shop. Hope you guys enjoyed the ride with the Shelby here. So thank you, and let me thank you for joining me for a ride. And coming along with me. one thing that's interesting about my job is I get to drive all kinds of different muscle cars every weekend. And look what we've got today. A KR 500, GT 500. What more can you ask for?
There's no doubt, Nick loves driving muscle cars. But perhaps the thing he loves even more is sharing that passion for power with the next generation, passing the torch to younger gearheads and those not yet bitten by the bug. Today, while Nick was working on the Shelby, he had a special visitor in the shop. Timothy is still too young to get his driver's license, but he's been watching Nick for a while on YouTube, and today his sister was nice enough to drive him from Ontario to meet Nick in person.
Now it's warmed up, now we can kick it. So what do you think of the ride?
I love it.
See, this is a basic stock 440, you guys. I got Timothy here with me. Wanted to take him for a ride in my Kawasaki Special just to show what 400 horsepower at the crank is. And there you have it, you guys. So we have a little bit of wheel hop, but then again, the car was not designed for racing. It's a cruiser. But for what it does, I'm happy. What do you think, Timothy? There we go. Like you said, it's excellent.
And Timothy picked an excellent day to visit the shop, too. Nick just finished dyno testing Jean-Guy's rebuilt 440 6-pack for his 1966 Charger. And the boss is going to make a blast for his guests today.
I have Joe with the GTO.
Hi everyone.
Timothy from Barrie, Ontario.
Hi.
And your sister? Anna from Ottawa, Ontario. So they're gonna see a live show right here, or should I say a live dyno session. So they've never seen one in live. I've told them, like most of the viewers in the world all wanted to wish they could be here. So they're here tonight, and I said, you know what, perfect timing. Let's get the engine started. Let's make one test to feel the sound effects.
And at the same time, Nick is eager to try a new piece of gear on the dyno, a piece that Manny just finished installing today.
I've been planning to change this manual ball valve, back of the absorber on my dynamometer, and finally a viewer gave me a ball valve that worked electronically through a switch off my keyboard off the console right there. So I'm going to start it up now for the first time. I'm going to see how it works with the engine. So I'm going to get the motor running. We're going to make a test without me running to the back of the dynamometer, flipping this valve open and close before and after the test. And if you guys take a good look, here it is. I want to give a special thanks to Todd, who's giving it to me from the US. And here it is. It's operating on 12 volts. So we just made a test right here just to see if the valve opens and closes with the water. And everything went well. I have not tried it with the engine yet. So right now, let's get it started and let's see how it goes. And everybody knows this engine belongs to Jean-Guy with that 66 Charger, which we all said that he needs a rev limiter. Hopefully we're gonna put one on before he takes the car. But in the meantime, I have it on the dynamometer. We're gonna take it to 5,800 RPMs to see how it goes. And he'll be here tomorrow to see it. But anyways, I'm gonna do a test right now because I wanna see how the water valve works. So let's get it started and see how it goes. You guys are ready? Yeah. Okay, let me get it tuned in now. For example, we got a 440, so the computer doesn't know what we got. So I'm gonna tell it what engine it is, or should I say, what's the cubic inch, which is I have to put in the bore, the stroke. Then what RPM I want to take off on, accelerating, and then what we're going to finish off. I'm going to go through it now step by step, and you guys are going to see. You're going to see our dash come on right now. There it is. Get the numbers on. Okay, this is going to be our engine speed. This is going to show us our horsepower, our torque pounds. This is the oil pressure, manifold pressure, fuel pump 1, fuel pump 2. Actually, we're only using one fuel line because we're only using a cylinder line and a 6-pack. We're not going to use fuel 2. The coolant, the water temperature in the engine. Oil temperature, it's not connected, so that's not going to be working. There's our battery voltage, and this is our air-fuel ratio. So now we're going to put in our specs. It's a 4360 bore, 3750 bore stroke. It equals a 447.9 cubic inch, 40 oversized on a 440 engine. And we're going to take off at 2500 RPM, and it's going to stop at 5800 RPM at 300 RPMs per second. So it's going to take a few seconds to get up there, okay? And if you guys are ready, I'm just about to get it started. Water pump, O2 sensor, fuel pump. I'm going to control the water pump electronically. I control the water pump. I want it to warm up faster, so I'm going to have the water pump off. Like so, see it? Fresh air. I know you're used to loud sounds. Just gonna let it warm up. I bet most of my viewers wish they were here right now with us here to make a dyno test, eh? You know, I wish I could invite everybody here, but then again, it's we got viewers from all over the world. I wish they could be in this room to see this in live action. And let me tell you, it's a lot more than being in a car ride. This is something I love. We're just gonna warm it up. I wish John Q was here now. You could see this going on, but it doesn't matter. He'll be here the next day, and we'll do it all over again. See, there's the oil pressure. There's the water temperature. Oil is not connected. Battery voltage, air-fuel ratio. RPM, horsepower, foot-pounds of torque. The first test, I don't usually count it because you have to heat sink the block. So once you rev it up high, it warms up real good. Then after that, we start making our test. Right now, I'm just going to do a fast test where you guys can see this RPM, how this thing works, okay? Timothy, if you want a video of this, go right ahead. Put this on your phone, buddy, and then take it home and show it to your friends. You know, I always tell everybody, of course, to come in the dyno room. We're doing a real live test. So if you guys want to hear the action, pull out your phones and film, take pictures, anything you wish. I don't mind. So you guys, like I tell everybody, be yourselves at home and do whatever you wish. You know, this is what I tell people. Here's your engine idles 800 RPMs, okay? Yeah. And when you put a radical camshaft, you got no vacuum for your power brakes. You see this engine? It's got 15 inches of vacuum. Most engines in the world, factory stock rebuilds, are 20 inches of vacuum, 20 to 22 inches of vacuum. This engine has a slightly modified camshaft, and it's got some some vacuum. Look, 15 inches. That's enough to make your power brakes work. So we're trying to compromise power and power brakes to make it a friendly driver engine, okay? A lot of people just build race engines to put a big cam. The next thing you know is they put it in the car and you got no power brakes. Then you got to buy power brake vacuum pumps and this and that. But I like to keep it simple. Put the motor in and let it do itself, the job.
Best way to do it.
That's right. Now, I'm gonna put the switch on. It's gonna apply the absorber. Look, right here. Here it goes. You'll know if it doesn't work, this engine's gonna rev up. If it works, it's gonna lock up at 2,500 RPMs. And here it goes. It worked. It locked up to 2,500 RPM. It worked. Yes. That was good, eh? There we go, man. It worked. Now I turn it off, like so. And watch the RPM go up now. Watch this. I'm going to take the load off the engine. Watch. There we go. There it goes. Todd, thank you very much for sending us this gizmo, or should I say power valve. It's working awesome. Oh my God, look at that. No more running back and forth from the office to the dyno. Awesome. And here we have it. 443, 446. There it is, you guys. And if you want to see the graph, we go like this and you see the power range. You see it? Red is in torque, blue is in horsepower. And now, and let me ask the question to our viewers here. You guys, what do you think?
It was amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Was it loud enough?
Yeah. It's cool to see. Wow.
Now this, you only seen one test, you guys. Sometimes you go back test after test after test. Some engines we make, we make tests playing with different parameters, different timing, different air fuel ratio. Sometimes we try different carburetors, different intake manifolds, different rock arm ratios. And customers want all different things, so we try everything. Sometimes you could pass days on the dynamometer with the same engine. What you guys just saw is one live action shot here. I just wanted to feel, I want you guys to feel the vibration in the room.
Feel it. Oh.
And there you have it.
It's almost as being on a live stage with a band.
That's it. So you guys,
so
I want to give you guys a big thank you for being here.
thanks for having us.
And there you have it. And I wish a lot of other viewers would have want to join us here in our room here. But you know what? You guys make the effort, come down here, and I got an edge on the dynamometer. I'll be more than glad to show you guys how it works. And stay tuned. And thank you for watching. And you guys, if you look down below the video, we have a whole bunch of merchandise that you guys can buy. So whatever you like, buy it, love it, wear it, and enjoy it. And help spread the word of Nick's Garage. And if you have some time, check out our Patreon page. We have extra content and you guys can watch it and take it from there. And we'll see you next time.